Hi Sagittarius, welcome. So Sagittarius, this is going to be your July reading. I'm going to be doing a two-part reading. The first part of the reading is going to be the spiritual general messages, and the second part is going to be the you versus them love reading. So if you're only interested in the you versus them portion, feel free to click on the timestamp in the description. It'll take you straight there. Otherwise, let's get into it, Sagittarius. So first card out is the card of Mercury, which is talking about communication, information, learning, ideas, insight, clarity. This is all about your social network as well. A lot of people don't pick that up from this card, but it's a very social type of energy. Also Gemini energy for some of you. That could be in your chart, or you could be connecting with someone who has it in their chart. And you also have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, and the Emperor. Aries, Aquarius energy here for some of you. And I just have to say this before I go any further. Like, when I knew I was going to do your reading today, which I love reading for Sagittarius energy. Not just because I have it in my chart as well, but I just like my fire signs, all right? So, but there's a song, and it was remixed on TikTok, so I don't know the primary artist, but there's a lot of videos that use it in the background. But and I can't even say it because it's kind of a cuss word. It's got a cuss word in it. Let me see if I can relay it. He says, all you mother effers, say I'm delicious. But I'll have you laying in ditches. I don't know. I don't know why I feel the need to bring this up, but why do I get like this gangsta vibe coming off of the Sagittarius energy? I shouldn't say gangster vibe, but it's like, don't mess with me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like when you enter a room and it's all eyes on me. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe this energy because it's not bad. Like, some people may view it as egotistical, but it's actually coming from a place of like confidence, right? And Spirit's just toying with me with the song, but there's a lot of TikToks with that song in the background with the clip of like Leonardo DiCaprio and some other guy from the Wolf of Wall Street, where they're dancing, the dance scene where they're getting down and they have like no cares to give, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like that. Anyways, I hope that made sense to you guys. But that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. Like, you're making an entrance, right? Like, maybe feeling on top of your game. Like, yeah, you may have had a moment where you were down, but now you're back on your feet. You know, nothing feels better than when you get back on your game, right? Which you can't ever feel the thrill of being on your game unless you've been off your game. But a lot of times we don't want to consider when we're off our game as a blessing, but it is, because there's a blessing in the highs and the lows, because you wouldn't know how good the highs feel if you didn't know how bad the lows feel, Sagittarius. So all that to say, it's your time to shine. I hope somebody knows what song or TikTok I'm referencing, because I cannot get it out of my head and I don't want to sing it. But basically he says, delicious. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not a rapper. Oh my god, should I delete this part? I don't know. I will leave it. All right, so Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Star, the Emperor. This is talking about feeling tested, but guess what? Sticking to your vision anyways, attaining your wish fulfillment anyways, being on top of your game. I didn't even look at the cards, to be honest with you, until just now. But the cards, like, almost exactly reflect what vibe I was getting off that song / TikTok. Like, yeah, you tested me, life, but I held true to my vision. And because of that, I'm getting manifestations that match my vision. And it's making me feel more in control than ever, which is also putting you into this space of wanting to be more communicative, wanting to get out there more, wanting to feel your power more. So Whew, you know, sometimes with someone with fire in my chart, I'm a primarily air sign, but I have fire in my chart. I'll tell you that I don't back down from challenges. I don't see them as barriers anymore, especially the older I get, because it's almost like the bigger the challenge, the bigger the reward. And I feel like my fire signs can relate to that. Like, you don't mind a good challenge because it motivates you. It motivates you to be better, right? It fuels your ability to trust in yourself and fuels that natural autonomy of a Sagittarius. So, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant. Let's go a little bit deeper. You've got the... Oh my head. Oh, you motherfucker. Delicious. It can't be that he says delicious. I probably got that all wrong. I know somebody knows what I'm talking about. I actually think I have the song saved on my Spotify, and I'll put it in the timestamp. Okay. So, anyways, Queen of Swords, so beautiful. So Sagittarius, this is like being in your element, you know, coming to peace with something, but also this highlights relationships, love, romance, being playful in love. Like the universe opening up to you. Some of you, it's delivering more love to your life, or a lover for some of you that you feel super, super connected to. And some of you are in the process or have recently manifested a union or a relationship that you once dreamt about, that is some sort of wish fulfillment to you, right? And it's helping you to make the connection or realize, like, you know what? I was in on this manifestation. Like, you're recognizing in this new partner or this new friend for some of you that they have a lot of the characteristics that you wanted, right? That you wished for in your prior life or in a prior situation, or maybe you were with a prior partner that lacked a lot of the traits that you wanted, and now the partner that's coming through at this time is a match to the desires that you want, which is, you know, we're always in a constant state of evolving. And as we evolve, so does our desires. So does what we want out of life, out of a person, out of ourselves. And so the universe will always bring you a cooperative match to whatever you've evolved to. And for some of you, it could even be in the same part. Say you're in a long-term partnership and you're not changing partners. Your partner could be showing evidence of evolving with you, right? They could be matching you and helping you with where you're at right now, okay? For those of you who aren't in a healthy, long-term committed relationship, this might be a time where someone who doesn't match you migrates out, and then someone who is a match migrates in, and you'll recognize it. I always say, like, when you meet a soulmate, like, you know. There's no way to not know. They exhibit everything, or at least a lot of the things that you've held in your heart and mind, and there's something vibrationally in you that knows that that person is a match. So I feel like for some of you, you've met your match, okay? Because you've become a match to you. You know what I mean? Like, first you have to meet and love yourself with where you're at before you can truly have that divine relationship with another. But anyways, this time frame is all about relationships, and for a lot of you it is intimate, but not all of you. Some of you it's friends, it's your connections, it's your network. Could be a lot of communication coming through that sector. Could be that you're meeting a lot of people that you have a lot of commonalities with, or that you just feel right with. Like, you feel like they're on your path. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I'm like really excited for this reading. Anyways, let's go into the heart space. 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the 2 of Wands. So in your heart space here, Sagittarius, things are moving forward at a quick pace right now. There is, I feel like some of you have this desire to just get a little bit more organized with yourself, to really do some self-work maybe, or maybe in the home, getting things how you like them, placing things where you like them, decorating, maybe something that gets your creative juices going. But it's a sense of feeling connected again. And when you feel connected, when you're in alignment, energy flows to you. There is no exhaustion. There is no lethargy. There is no depression in alignment, right? But when you're in that space of alignment, that space of feeling good, you feel inspired. You want to go places. You want to do things. You think of ways to rearrange your home or decorate differently, or, you know, whatever. It's like the juices are flowing. That's how you know you're in the zone, right? And some of you, I just got an AutoZone commercial run through my head. No, you know what I mean. Some of you are in the zone. You're in the zone. Look how extra I am for you right now. And it feels good. It feels good. It has you looking towards your future. It has you doing some future planning. There is a lot to consider. There's a lot to take in during this time frame. So let's see. 5 of Wands, the Fool. Oh, I know what he says. It's not delicious. I want to go back to the rap song. He says, I'll have all you MFers laying in ditches. Why did I think he said looking delicious? I told you I'm not a rapper, okay? That's, for some reason I heard it that way. I don't know, forgive me. Looks delicious, laying in ditches. It's similar, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Anyways, I'm not going to recover from that one. Yeah, laying in ditches. But you know what? I want to take it as I heard it. Looking delicious. Because that seems nicer. All you MFers looking delicious. Okay, Sagittarius. It doesn't matter what the lyrics are. The point is the vibe. The vibe of the song was kind of like, yeah, okay, you know. Like I run this bitch. You know what I mean? Like that type of vibe. I can't believe I got that wrong. That's so funny. Like terribly wrong as well. Okay, Page of Cups. Only I could make like a rap lyric that's supposed to be an insult. I'll have all you MFers laying in ditches into a compliment. I made it into you're looking delicious. Anyways, moving on. Oh, wow. Okay. Get over it. Okay. Anyways, I hope you needed a good laugh today. Woo, all right. So Sagittarius. Yeah, so I feel like you have some choices to make coming up here, and they are highlighting again your social network, your friendship group, but also romantic love, okay? Some of you have a vision. Some of you have a vision for a romantic love that's on its way to you. Some of you have already manifested this, or you're getting more evidence of it in your current partnership, but either way, it's exhilarating, it's fun. I'm like so talkative and full of laughter today, and again, I don't believe in coincidences, so I feel like this is kind of the energy that may be surrounding you, Sagittarius, or you need to get into that sweet spot of just having a good time and leave the conflict out of it, leave the competition out of it. Don't compare yourself or your experience to anyone else, because that'll throw you out of alignment faster than anything. Instead, enjoy the moment here. You do have some options, you know, as far as like which way you want to go. And just before you make any big decisions, just make sure you're coming from a very clear minded and clear-hearted space, okay? But there's an opportunity for a new connection here, or new connections to come through, an opportunity to communicate, for new information, and some sort of wish fulfillment, and I love it. So let's go get the guidance, and then we're going to go into the you versus them portion of the reading. Hey, okay, it says memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happy moments with loved ones who may now be in the spirit world. Neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have. So wow, may also be some nostalgia in the air, which is totally fine, but keep it on the positive, remembering the good times and releasing the bad. So wow. Beautiful and hilarious reading so far. We're going to go into the you versus them portion now and see what else we have coming through for you. I'll see you in just a minute. And we're back for the you versus them. Sagittarius, I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading. Oops, there goes a card. So the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Sagittarius, if I can reach the card. Here we go. Your card flew out over there, and it is the card of Libra. Some of you may be connecting with Libra, have Libra in your chart, and or it could just be the influencing vibes, because this card is all about relationships and balance in relationships, and that's what I picked up in the spiritual part of the reading, which if you didn't watch that, you missed out, because that was a very interesting spiritual reading. But I was talking about relationships. So this is talking about more harmony, more cooperation, more balance coming into that sector, releasing judgment, releasing the sense of indecisiveness, and just getting real with yourself, with life, with others, with this person, whatever. So let's see what else we have coming through for my Sagittariuses. It is the Seven of Wands, which is talking about challenges. So it was interesting that I got this card, because I was saying in the Ten of Wands, I was saying that nobody handles a challenge better than fire signs, honestly, Sagittarius, you in particular, because you often see challenges as a place of motivation, right? To push yourself beyond what you currently think that you're capable of. And so there might have been challenges in the relationship sector, or for some of you within this connection, but in a way it is bringing clarity, it is bringing motivation to you. So this person has the Ten of Wands, super heavy energy, not the best. It can be very burdensome. They may have a lot going on in their life or in their mind at this moment that is really weighing them down. And if you're intricately connected to this person, you may be affected by that. All right, so let's look further and see. We're going to go into the recent past and see what we have coming through recent past energy. And then we're going to go into perception, how you both see each other, how you feel underneath it all, in the big picture. So recent past energy is the Hangman, the Justice card, the Three of Swords. So some sort of justice brought to an unjust situation or circumstance here. I know those flew out, but it doesn't feel right. The Chariot. Let's see. So I feel like Sagittarius, yes, getting a different perspective too on your past during this time frame. Finally moving past the past, justice being served, karma coming in to that situation here. I feel like you might have been on the receiving end of just some hurtful moments, hurtful things transpiring, and yet I feel again this motivating you to move forward here. And this is Cancer season as well that they're highlighting, so things are moving in the right direction, even though there might have been some painful things brought to light or brought to the surface recently or leading up into the now moment. So let's see this person's recent past energy. Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. The Sun card, we'll make note of that. The ugly Seven of Swords. And the Lovers. So when it comes to this person here, Sagittarius, definitely this connection or relationships being highlighted here. I feel like this person is very emotionally attached to the connection, feels very drawn to you, maybe committed to you or want to commit to you. I feel like this person they're just happier when they're around you, right? And it's weird because their energy is kind of heavy. It's like they have some heavy things going on, but maybe you brighten their day, or like you have the ability to lift their spirits is what I'm hearing. So I feel this person feeling very, very drawn to the connection. So let's go into perception and the current energy. How are you seeing each other? Queen of Swords, the Magician, the Lovers again. So this is the third time the Lovers has come out, and it was the crowning energy in the spiritual reading. So twin flame soulmate connection, it's all about connections during this time frame, Sagittarius, and almost the same exact card combination. Something that you've thought of manifesting in the form of a relationship or a connection during this time frame. And because it is a you versus them, I'm assuming this is the person here. And the Sun card, no way! In the Eight of Pentacles. I promise in between that reading and this one, I shuffled these and all the same cards are coming out. Oh my goodness. Tarot. Anyways, I feel like some of you, you've thought a lot about what you want to manifest in a partner, in a person, in a connection, and bada boom, bada bing, the universe is delivering. Okay, some of you might actually receive a care package. Sorry, that was out of, or send one, I don't know, that was out of the blue. And the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you see this person as your manifested, like, soulmate partner. You feel very connected to them, and yet at the same time it does give you pause for reflection, because like nothing is more exhilarating than realizing you've manifested something and you were in on it. But it also is enlightening because it just shows you how powerful your mind is, and that this law of attraction stuff is real. You really do get what you think about. And the universe really is responding to your specific vibration. But it's one thing to learn about it and hear about it and maybe even apply it. But it's a whole other thing when it becomes a reality. And then it's like, whoa, so I feel like you're having one of those clarifying moments during this time frame. Where, or maybe you've already had this, because I just heard don't give a time frame. You're getting a clarifying moment, or you've already had one where you're connecting the dots, right? That this is something that you pre-paved the way for. So let's see what this person's perception of the connection is. Six of Wands. Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Hierophant. So I feel like this person definitely wants success. They want things to move forward. There could be communication coming through, or communication back and forth here. Very protective energy coming from this person. Like, once they're committed to something or someone, they will guard it with their life. Super protective energy coming through. If there is others, This person also, like, if there's others trying to holler at you, Sag, or give you attention, I feel like this person would beat them off with a stick is the word that I'm getting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look how he's guarding the castle. He's guarding the commitment, right? And here's someone trying to get in, and it's like, new. You know what I mean? Like, I especially if this is a masculine, but it doesn't have to be. It could be feminine too. But I feel like you have this person's attention, right? Like, they maybe they see you getting attention. If so, it definitely brings out this more protective side of them because they feel a commitment towards you, even if they aren't committed. So let's see what the emotions are underneath it all. What's going on in the emotional space? Strength card. Temperance, there you are, 6 of Wands. Shine bright like a diamond. There you are, death and rebirth. Leo, Scorpio, Sag energy here. Holy cow. No wonder I was all like hyped up to do this reading. I was really hyped in the spiritual portion of it, but like this is some powerful stuff here, Sagittarius. So this is like you being confident about who you are and the new you and the changes you went through and the transformations you've been through and feeling good and looking good. And I was referencing a TikTok from The Wolf of Wall Street or like Leonardo DiCaprio, and I can't remember the other dude's name, where they're with the dance scene where they're like, you know, all into it. Like, no F's given. I'm the Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I mean? Like, and I felt like that was kind of the energy you were giving off. But you're exuding it. You're magnetic. Some of you just in this place of feeling good and knowing your worth and therefore getting attention. So let's see this person's heart space. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So, Sagittarius, if I can hold on to the cards, here are you showing up in this person's heart space. I feel like this person is in the space of like wanting to be a trailblazer, to have, it's weird because like there's a lot of freedom. Okay. There's a lot of, what I was going to say is like this independent, free energy showing up, and it's showing up on both sides. So but in a weird way, I kind of feel like this person wants to pin you down. But at the same time, I feel like they appreciate you for who you are, Sagittarius. Like they are excited by that. It helps free their mind. You lift their spirits. I feel like this person does have some other things happening, right, that they need to prioritize, and maybe some heavy stuff going on in other areas of their life that they try to balance with the relationship. But I get a sense of like them kind of wanting to be at this point in time freed from anything that's weighing them down so that they can be in this more playful energy and pursue you or go after what they want. Or this person thinks you have options and maybe you do, I don't know, but they want to be one. They want to be the only option. What are you talking about? All right, so let's go into the overall spiritual picture then. And where's this headed next? Knight of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. So you're you're a little slow to communicate or a little hesitant to approach, or maybe that could be this person. Something's got you distracted. What is this? What is this? Why is that song in my head? The first song I heard was "Don't Bring Me Down, Bruce." No, 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 no. Ooh, ooh. Tell you what's wrong and don't bring me down. Alright, whatever. It's an old song. I don't really know who sings it. I want to say, is it Mick Jagger? I'm not sure. What the first message that I'm getting is like, the reason that there is like a little hesitancy is, even though you wished for connection, you've thought about it, you're in the process of manifesting it, there's also a weird fear here of like losing a part of your autonomy or losing part of your independence or yourself, right? Especially if you've been through a really bad breakup in the past, or you did lose yourself in a connection in the past. And it's like it's a bit of a protective mechanism that your ego has created, which serves you to a degree, but don't be so protective of your energy that you're pushing people out that could be good for you. Okay, so use discernment, because it's like there's a slowdown here, and you're the one slowing it down with either the way that you're thinking about this or the way that you're behaving in the connection, because some of you are like, you know, a little hesitant to give up that sense of autonomy, to be tied down. I think Sagittarians, well, my Venus is in Sag, but my Sun is Aquarius. But as a Venus in Sag even, Sag energy loves autonomy. We love the idea of romance, but commitment or like things becoming mundane can be very scary and like uncomfortable, right? So it's a sense of like finding a balance, right, between the two, which was what was the encouragement, if you recall, at the very beginning of the reading. So let's see, there it is, the Two of Cups. This person's most likely future outcome. Don't bring me down, Bruce. What's going on with my singing? I apologize. Tone deaf. That's okay. I got the songs to a rap song totally wrong in the spiritual portion of the reading. Oh, God, not the Seven of Swords. Why? Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands. What is this? I do not like this. Three of Pentacles, the Emperor. See, this person has a desire here, a wish fulfillment that they want. And I feel like it's geared towards you, right? And they feel a soulmate connection, and they feel this divine pull towards you. And yet, they want to know what else is getting your attention. Like, this person's suspicious, and you could very well not be up to anything, you know, low key or bad or whatever, but they're so enamored by you, or they're so protective over you. They get like really suspicious really easy. And because of that, it could create conflict where there doesn't need to be conflict. What this person really wants is a sense of cooperation. They have a pretty big ego, I'm not gonna lie, right? We all have an ego. Don't be mad, cross watcher. but they're kind of letting their ego get the best of them, okay, during this time frame, where it's like, say you do hesitate on something, or you pull back your energy, this person immediately goes into like suspicious activity, or they get suspicious of what you're doing, and it creates tension. Unnecessary tension for some of you. But what they really want is the 10 of Cups. So this is something this person is needing to work on, to find balance with in themselves. Because a lot of times when we get paranoid, we get suspicious of partners, we have trust issues and stuff. It has a lot to do with our own internal dialogue, our own feelings of insecurity and unworthiness, you know, and could be very much grounded in reality. Maybe they have reason to feel that way. Maybe things have happened to them in the past that programmed them that way. I mean, we could go into the whole psychology of it, but what matters is only not so much how they became that way, but what they do about it moving forward. And if they want to move out of that energy, then they need to remember that the universe is also always responding to them and wants what's best for them, and that they can trust a little bit in that and focus on their happiness and what makes them feel good. And things that are not a match to them will naturally fall off. And if that means, you know, I don't know how to say this. That means learning how to trust a little bit, then that's what they need to do. I don't know. That's the guidance. Because see, I see a lot of suspicion here, but I don't actually see any like reasons to be suspicious, other than one of you, I feel like it's you, having the fear of being tied down. But you know, for every person who's afraid of being tied down is the person that wants to tie them down. And I don't mean literally. I mean, like, you know, metaphorically speaking. It's like a runner-chaser thing. I don't know what's up with that. It could be like a twin flame thing if you believe in that. But this person wants a sense of control, okay? But they do have a tendency to get in their shadow, which always results in tension, which is the cause of most of their burdens. And it's needing to figure out how to trust. And it has nothing to do with trusting you or other people. How to trust self and God and the universe, and that things are working out for them as well as you, and to trust that a little bit. All right, so let's see what the guidance is. You have dream talk. And be proud. It's time to celebrate all you've achieved, all you are, and all you'll become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge how far you've come. And then your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks to your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach and communicate to you through signs, symbols, and more. Pay attention to your dream state during this time frame, Sagittarius. It will always let you know vibrationally where you're at based on the type of mood you're in when you wake up, right? So pay attention to that. Same goes for your cross watcher. Also, be proud of how far you've come, because you have come a long way. But don't let fear get in the way of love. That is the encouragement, Sagittarius. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you may be connecting with or have in your own chart: Aries, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo again, Capricorn, Leo again, Gemini, Cancerian energy, Libra energy. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, wait, don't click off. I know most of you have already clicked off. Don't click off yet. YouTube gave me the snub, so they're no longer suggesting my videos for some reason. Somehow I fell off the algorithm. I don't really know that much about it in order to know why or how to fix it. I just know that for some reason it's not suggesting me to new subscribers. So help me get back out there in the tarot world so other people can find this channel and be a part of our group and resonate, because I know I've got a lot of great content and a lot of great viewers here, and it's a shame that it's not being shared anymore. So how can you help? Like my video, comment, interact with it, share it. Talk to your friends on YouTube and other YouTube chats about me in Facebook land, wherever. Just get the word out there, and hopefully they'll put me back in the algorithm stats. Fingers crossed. And I'll do my part by doing my energy work. So thank you guys so much anyways for hanging out with me and laughing with me. I appreciate you so much. And until next time, my friends, namaste.